Hey guys, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about my top 5 favorite fragrance releases in 2021 for women's designer perfumes. So I have a few honorable mentions. First up, we have Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever. This one is lovely. I really do enjoy the original light blue. This one has a really nice creamy lemon note in it. There's also some blood orange in here, but on me, the blood orange isn't really the most prominent note. For me, it's mostly about that beautiful creamy lemon, almost edible tasting or edible smelling kind of scent. Another one that I really enjoyed as well is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle Le Parfum Intense. This is, of course, another flanker of La Belle, which is one that I really enjoy. With this one, I still smell the original La Belle in here as well, but for me, it does have a little bit more of a darker kind of vibe, a nice fruity top and some powderiness as it dries down. So yeah, this is really great as well. Another blind buy. Actually, both of these I did blind buy, and luckily for me, it did work out. And finally, another runner-up that I really enjoyed as well, which I don't have a bottle of, but it's Issey Miyake A Drop d'Issey. That one comes in that beautiful round white clear bottle. Yeah, I really liked that one. It surprised me. It's a very therapeutic, relaxing, cozy, soft, warm blanket kind of scent that is very clean. It did remind me a lot of some fluffy vanilla marshmallows kind of floating in a cup of warm milk with a little bit of spiciness. So there was also some musk in there, and the most prominent note, according to most people, is lilac, but on my skin, I smell more of the jasmine, but on paper and on clothing, I smell more of the lilac. So let's begin now with my top 5 favorite best women's designer perfume releases of 2021. First up, we have this gorgeous bottle here from the house of Mugler, and this is Angel Iced Star. I like how finally they made the angel bottle stand up instead of the other ones just kind of laying down like that, taking up a lot of room. Some notes in this one are pineapple, coconut, vanilla, praline. There's also patchouli in here. For me, what I get is a juicy, fruity, delicious citrus and a pineapple note in here. It's very sweet and tropical, sparkly and fresh, and the notes say that there's coconut in here, but on me, unfortunately, I don't get a whole lot of coconut, which disappointed me a little bit because I was hoping that this would be, a great pina colada scent. But for me, it's mostly a pineapple scent. And what I do with this one is to make up for the lack of coconut on my skin when I wear this, I do layer this scent often with this perfume here, Laura Mercier Almond Coconut Milk, just to add some coconut so that it smells more like a pina colada, which is one of my most favorite cocktails, and it really does remind me of a vacation beach type of scent. Very summery, very fun, and just a gorgeous scent. So that was number 5. In number 4 spot, we have a perfume that I recently added to my collection, and this one is Black Opium Eau de Parfum Extreme. Now, I unboxed this just the other day. This is one that really grew on me over time. I think that this is one of my most favorite Black Opium perfumes. It's the only Black Opium perfume that I own, but I also really enjoy the neon version. But anyways, Black Opium Extreme has some notes of coffee, cocoa, orange blossom, jasmine, patchouli, some vanilla. And basically, in a nutshell, what this smells like to me is a dark roasted coffee that's kind of bitter, dry as well. Coffee beans with some smokiness and a little bit of cocoa powder, adding a little bit more sweetness, but it's not a very sweet perfume. This isn't more intense than the original, even though it's called Black Opium Extreme. I don't find it to be more extreme than the original. But the coffee note in here does persist throughout the entire perfume. And in the dry down, I find that this perfume also gets a little bit sweeter on my skin, probably from the vanilla. And also there's some beautiful musk in here. So yeah, I enjoy this one a lot, and I'm looking forward to wearing this, especially when it's colder outside, because it does have this nice warming, cozy feeling for sure. Okay, so that was number 4. In number 3 spot, we have a perfume from the house of Zara and Jo Love's collaboration. This is Jo's Rhubarb. I've talked a lot about this perfume on my channel. Actually, this was my first purchase that I have made in 2021. And right away, I knew that I would love it. It was pretty much a love at first sniff for me. Of course, perfumes from Zara are very affordable, so that's also a nice thing. And the notes in Jo's Rhubarb, there's only 3 listed. There's vetiver, grapefruit, and of course rhubarb. And it opens with a nice citrusy rhubarb that is realistic smelling. It's tangy and watery as well. And it also has a gorgeous sweetness to it. As the fragrance dries on me, I start getting this smoky vetiver note that is quite delicate and dark, but not super heavy or cloying. This to me smells like something that would be released as a niche perfume, because it just is very unique and different, and I really appreciate that, especially at the price point of this. So that's Jo's Rhubarb from the Zara Emotions line, Eau de Parfum collab with Jo Loves. Now let's move on to number 3. Or am I at number 2 actually? My number 2 favorite 2021 women's designer release is from the house of Armani. And we have here Armani C Intense 2021. Of course, there's another Armani C Intense that they released some years ago in the black bottle. I'm not sure why they called this the same, because that is kind of confusing, but they are very different perfumes. But anyways, Armani C Intense has some notes of black currant, rose, benzoin, patchouli, and it's such a sexy scent for me. It's a heavy, syrupy, sweet, fruity perfume. To me, it reminds me of raspberries, black currant, and just maybe a mix of different berries. Almost like a berry flavored liqueur. And as this fragrance dries, it pretty much stays sweet. It's very smooth and juicy. The rose starts to emerge, and also in the dry down, it starts to become more resinous, and the more heavy notes of benzoin, woody notes and spices also come through. So the transitions between the stages of this one are just gorgeous. I love every single stage, and yeah, it's a really nice, sexy scent. I would wear this on a night out with friends or a date night. Yeah, very, very fancy smelling. Enjoy this so much. So that's my number 2 favorite. And lastly, my number one favorite women's designer perfume release of 2021 is from one of my most favorite houses. And this is from the house of Narciso Rodriguez. It is Narciso Rodriguez for her Musk Noir. Musk Noir has some notes of plum, musk, heliotrope, and suede leather. And basically this scent is like perfection for me. It's smooth, very delicate smelling. It has a soft character. I get the suede in here. Very nice fruity note in here, giving some sweetness to it. According to the notes, it's plum. Yeah, I do get that plummy kind of vibe, but it's not jammy. It's almost like grapey to me, but not very sweet. Just a little bit of sweetness coming from some fruits. And also, as this dries down, it does become a little bit more powdery on me. So performance with this one, well, for me, it is a long-lasting scent, but I mean, it's a skin scent. So it lasts a very long time, but it's close to the skin, and projection is maybe for about an hour. So that might be a turn off for some people, but you know, for me, I wear this for myself, and it stays with me the whole day. And I think it's perfect for an office kind of setting or as an everyday scent, definitely for year round. Yeah, this is just an amazing scent that makes me feel very fancy, makes me feel dressed up and put together. And I feel great when I wear this. So that's why it's my number one favorite women's designer release of 2021. Musk Noir, Narciso Rodriguez for her. So that was my top 5 list of my favorite releases, along with some other favorites, some runner-ups. I would love to hear what you think about these scents, and also in the comments, if you could let me know which is your absolute favorite women's designer release of the year, please let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.